Let's say you're part of the National Science Honor Society at your school, and your sponsor tells you they're going to be hosting a blood drive, and you need a lot of different people with a lot of different blood types to donate. But you're not quite sure why we need so many people. Well, let me tell you. We have 8 different blood types. We have A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, O positive, and O negative. And all of these different blood types have their own special components. So our first component is called an antigen, and this is a protein on the surface of your cell that determines what blood type you have. So if you type A blood, that means you have an antigen that is an A. If you have B blood, that means you have an antigen that is a B. And if you have both A and B antigens, you are an AB blood. If you have no antigens at all, you are an O blood. In addition to that, we have something called an Rh factor. This determines if our blood is positive or if our blood is negative. If you have a positive type of blood, you have an additional, kind of like an antigen present on the surface of your cell, and that is called the Rh factor. And this means you can accept both positive and negative blood. If you don't have that Rh factor present, you are negative, and that means you can only accept negative blood. Lastly, we have something called an antibody present in our plasma that is specifically made to fight off foreign substances. In this case, it's made so that we don't accept the wrong type of blood. So if you have a type A blood, you will have antigens that are A, and your antibodies will be anti-B because that's the blood that you cannot accept. If you're B, that means you have an antigen that is B, and your antibody is an anti-A because we do not want A blood. If you are AB, you can accept any blood. You don't have any antibodies. If you have O blood, you have anti-A and anti-B antibodies because you cannot accept anything other than yourself. So you can only accept O blood. Now, because we have positive and negative blood also, our positives will accept our negatives, so they don't have any additional antibodies, but our negatives will have an additional antibody called an anti-Rh, meaning they cannot accept positive blood. Lastly, we have 2 important blood types. We have AB positive, which is our universal acceptor, meaning that it can accept any blood type because it doesn't have any antibodies, and both antigens are present, as well as they have that Rh factor. And then lastly, our universal donor, which is O negative. Any blood type can accept O negative because if you're positive, you can accept both positive and negative, and if you're negative, you can accept negative, and because O doesn't have any antigens, anyone can accept. I hope this video helped. Thank you for watching.